Let's have it. Come on, United. It's match day, Manchester derby day, away at City, at the shitty ad, the empty ad, whatever you want to call it. It's only going to be packed today because the Reds are in town and City are basically looking at United just to say, we're here to watch us absolutely dismantle your absolute horror show of a football team right now. Because let's be honest, we are a bit inconsistent. We are a bit crap. But you never know today. I mean, we're okay. We're just sat here waiting for City to blow up, maybe. I mean, no one's expecting United to win today. I think that's what we've got to look at as a United fan base today. That's how we've got to look at this game. Go, it's a bonus if we get a good performance. Let's see if these players can stand up and be counted. Even when you're 3-0 down, 4-0 down, are you still going to pummel into De Bruyne, Haaland, and... let's just pick another one. Yeah, Phil Foden. I don't like his face either. Let's just pummel into them. Let's make this a proper derby. I mean, we have to. It's a fall from grace. Yes. We are miles behind Manchester City. Yes. Better players all over the pitch. Can one Manchester United player find their way into a combined 11 with this City team? No, they can't. But what we do have is that pride. That's everything that Manchester United fans will be looking at today in this game. It has to come from these players today. They have to be no nonsense, not overawed, not put off by the atmosphere, not put off by City bemoaning, winning mentality, surrounding the referee, scrutinising every decision because they think that they've got the God-given right to be up there winning all of the time. We just have to get in amongst them and walk off that pitch later with our heads held high, knowing that we've put in one hell of a shift as a United team. That's my rallying cry for all United fans so far. We're getting into the detail of what is going on at the game, the build-up. We're going to bring you any sort of up-to-date, well, it's not going to be up-to-date, but any sort of rumouring, team news, stuff like that. Who is going to play? Is it going to be too Hotty Scotty as the number 9? Rashford back out on the wing. There's calls for that. There's rumours about that. We'll go through social media. We'll check all of that out. I'm going to take a breath and say welcome to Forever United TV, the best fan channel out there for all your straight-talking United content, people. Get on it. If you're loving that sort of intro and this enthusiasm, and everything else that the channel is, go and have a look. Then make sure you hit that subscribe button. Give the video a like. More likes we get, the better chance United have got of winning. That's what I'm going to say. And don't forget, there is a bet on today. If United do win this game, you guys will get to choose what colour my hair is for the stream, with how long it ever takes to get that colour hair changed over to that colour. So maybe in a few days. You know what I mean? That's the forfeit for me. I'm confident that we won't win it. I just want to see a performance today. I want to see United turn up and actually be counted. Let's get right into the chat and see where you guys are at with this one. Straight out the box, I've got to say welcome to the members club, Peter. Peter Red's latest man to join the mega legendary list, which is the FUTV Army members list. Welcome, Peter. Make sure you guys in the chat to welcome Peter in as well. The build-up is here, guys. I've done a paper round this morning. Thanks for joining us. That was me, chilled out, talking through the papers, bit of a brew. I'm in rage monster time now. It's game day, people. This is it. It's full-on Adam mental mode from this moment forward right now. The shirt is on. I'm smashing 83 today. I'm trying to bring back some of that blood, guts and thunder attitude to the Manchester derby today. I'm just sending all my juju over to the Etihad, to the players. Whew, I've knackered myself out with all of that. Jesus, here we go. Fight clips with the super chat. Cheers, my man. Adam, I could have sworn you used to be in the forum. Yeah, you could have swore that I used to be there, but I'm absolutely buzzing being here with you guys in our own community right now. It's miles better here. It's a bit cozier, innit? And you know what? I think FUTV has the best United community out there. It does. It does. My God, Burnley have set off like an absolute steam train, by the way, in this game. Not scored yet, but wow, yeah, Bournemouth clinging on. But yeah, we have got our own game to look at. It's the Manchester derby and everything building up to the game. You can see there at the bottom of your screen, Samuel Luckhurst. I'm going to bring up all the information from the journalists who were at the game today. He's already been talking through Pep Guardiola's notes in the programme, talking about how they respect Manchester United, how they look at United as a proper team, something that they have to be wary of and not take for granted. Basically using everything he can possibly find in his managerial experience log to try and get his players onside and up for today, because games like this, you can look at the form sometimes and players can look at it and go, we are miles better than United. They would be right in thinking that. Yes, you are miles better than Manchester United City players, but that can be that switch off. United did it all the time in the 90s and the 90s with Manchester City. We had that game, we thought, we're going to go and crush them today, this is great. But they just had that little bit more bite about them. They wanted to upset the apple cart, and they did a few times. This is all United can do and hope for today for me. So Pep in his notes and in his interview, I talked about it yesterday, how he was taking the piss out United. He's basically calling out Ten Hag, saying that this United side isn't good, isn't as bad as what people are making out. He's talking about how this team is a team that can be built and challenge Manchester City in the future. He's turning his players' psyches on and their minds onto this game, as well as having a dig at United. He is very clever at what he does. I can read right through him, and you know exactly where his angle is and what he's doing and how he's trying to get into United right now. But he's saying to United and Ten Hag, come on, bring it. You are a good team. Don't sit back and try and build a bridge. Jesus Christ, wrong word. Don't pack the bus. Come out and have a go at us so it makes it easier for us. They are a good team, Manchester United. Don't even think about falling into that trap. I don't think Ten Hag will. He's already learnt his lesson from Liverpool 7-0 and went there this season and shut up shop and just made it difficult for for Liverpool. He needs to do the same thing again. It's the only way we can get anything. We can't go toe-to-toe. We haven't got the players. We have got too many players missing, and even if we did have all of our fit squad, I still don't think we can go full-on toe-to-toe with City. We have to be very, very careful. So Pep's trying to lure United out already. He's trying to get into the mindset of the United players. And for me, I just look at it and go, well, Ten Hag isn't that stupid, surely. He's not going to go down that road. Not a chance in hell, I don't think. But, well, if he does, then he's nailing his coffin shut. I don't think he will. I think he's going to be very, very clever today. I think we may well see Scott McTominay in that forward role. I do. Peter Reds, 2 months a member. My membership ran out for a day. A lot of laugh. Laugh out loud. Sorry. A lot of laugh. Jesus. But yeah, welcome back, mate. Good to have you back on side. No missing chances today, says Alex. General Foodie. He's in the house as well. He's talking to people in the chat. I was going to read a message out then, but again, made that common mistake that I always make about jumping into other people's conversations. Imagine Rashi dives and wins a penalty, and 115 starts shouting cheat. Oh, the irony of that if that happens. Yep, honestly. Oh, Bournemouth are in and missed it. And yeah, there is a lot of permutations and things that can happen today. United just have to want to be there. That's it. The rest will take care of itself. Actually look like you are together as a team and you want to play football. You want to dig in. You want to work your socks off. That's all you can ask for today with United. And they have got enough talent in there to make a game of this. It all depends on their attitude to the game and their application to the game today more than anything else. So it's all right talking about tactics. It's all right talking about who's going to play there, what we're going to do with this player. He can play better in that holding role, playing further forward, false nine this, inverted winger, fullback this, that. It's this. It's all this. That's all it is today. Quite ironic. Again there, we've been talking about Rashford all week and the famous celebration. Yeah, well, he's saying, like I've said in the paper around this morning and last night, the club have backed him. It's better without us. If we don't want to back him, well, we back you every single game by turning up and paying your bleeding wages, mate. So why don't you repay the favour and actually show that you actually are committed to Manchester United? When you put that shirt on today, Marcus, go out there and actually play football like you want to play for Manchester United. There was a banner in the Chelsea crowd yesterday at the Brentford game. It was absolutely perfect. It read, I don't want your shirt, I want you to play for ours. So it was a kid holding it up next to his dad. It was like the perfect banner. That's exactly what the message should be for Manchester United today. Play for our shirt. play for that Manchester United badge today and wear that shirt with pride in what is going to be a very difficult game. Stand up and be counted. You know you're not going to get the ball. You know you're going to get pummeled by the fans, everything that's going on. Are you men or are you mouse? Are you mice? Men or mice, I would say. Mouse. Are you men or are you mice? That's what I'm saying today. That's your challenge, United players. Can you go out there and convince this fan base that you have got it in you to actually make a difference? Actually prove to this fan base that you can do something different than what you've done all season, which is play for 90 bleeding minutes. That's what needs to happen. That's what needs to be a Manchester United mindset today. We need 11 players. We need 11 players to play out their skin. Every single player has to have a good game. City need to be below average. Not even average. They still probably beat us if we're right on top and they're average. They've just got that winning mentality. We know that from our days as United fans when we used to be successful. If you're lucky enough to be a United fan that remembers the early days when we actually were decent, then you know this is what Liverpool have got right now. They're not playing well, but they will beat you. It does not matter. They have got that mentality that's like, we've just won a cup. We're going to go and graft it out in the FA Cup and then the league straight after. Grind out wins with players missing. This is what City have got right now. City and Liverpool have got this winning mentality United used to have. We need to find that, but in a form for us that's going to work right now. So by that I mean, we need to just think, right, I need to be giving absolutely everything, challenging for every single ball until I am absolutely dead on my feet and cannot run anymore. That's what it needs to be for United players today. They need to leave everything out on the pitch. We've got a week off after this. There's no excuse today. Absolutely no excuse for United players not to be absolutely blowing out of their asses by the end of this game. They're going to be, oh, it's a goal for Bournemouth. Great finish. 1-0 Bournemouth against Burnley. It's going to be one of them games today with United where we are just pulled from pillar to post, passing movements, City playing us off the park. It's going to be embarrassing. They're going to be embarrassed, United, today. You've just got to take it and go, I don't care. I actually do not care because I'm going to show this fan base that I can run. Being embarrassed isn't even relevant for me. And by that I mean, you're getting passed from pillar to post and you're that player that's running from there to there to there. The fans are laughing at you. The commentators are going in on you. Gary Neville's probably saying, oh, it's humiliating, but you've got to do it. Are you okay to take that? Are you okay? Are you man enough to take that today? Because there'll be one moment when Ederson slips up like he did against Copenhagen. There'll be one moment when a City player dwells on the ball and just is a little bit too confident. And you have to be ready for that. You can't get demoralised by trying it 4 or 5 times and nothing coming off. You keep bleeding going. And that's how you get something out of this game. There'll be a mistake from City. You just have to be there, like the chat said, there to capitalise on what happens and make sure you take that opportunity. That's what it's all about. And that's what the mindset has to be. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be scared. Just go out there and prove that it doesn't matter if you're getting beat 2 or 3-0. You're still going to go and play for Man United and wear that shirt with pride. And no matter what comes, you keep going forward. That's it. I think I've encouraged everyone enough there. Let's see what the comments say now. I have 2 bob bits and everything else. Please pray for me that I will be healed, says Damuch Baby. Nice. Let's see what else we've got. We have a new member in the house, which is Trevor. Welcome to the Members Club, Trevor. Donated by The Honest Tiger. Legend. Absolute legend of the channel. What else have we got in the chat? Keep your comments coming in, guys. The gods are with us. Let's get these fakes, says Alex. Let me just see what else we've got. Hope we play well anyway. Thanks for that, MT. I did the big speech, and then that's all you're giving me. You should be inspired. You should be ready to go. You should be ready to run out on that pitch and take City on yourself. Getting quite warm around the old collar now. Come on, United. We need a complete day. Yes, we do. The United States of America. Don't know what you're on about, but someone will probably turn you off in a minute if you don't stop talking gobbledygook. Yes. In fact, I'll probably just do it myself. We're not having any of that. It's Derby Day, guys. This team doesn't have the balls to get in a bust up, says Misha. Believe Adam, says Peter Reds. Honestly, if Rasmus was available, we'd be a lot more confident. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to build you up. I'm trying to get you in the match day vibe. I understand where you're at, though. Trust me. It is one of... it's one of, like... Yeah, it's all right saying it, but when we start... as soon as them players walk out on the pitch, that first 10 minutes in, your energy levels just go, woo! And just drain off, don't they? Like, you lose all hope because these players really haven't got it in them. Kaz de Plessis, welcome to the Members Club. I hope I said that right. Welcome, my friend. 2 new members already today. Make sure you guys are on that like button. We're already past 100. We're killing it. You guys are absolutely smashing it on the channel at the moment. Massive thank you from me and Kaz. We are absolutely buzzing with all of the kind remarks and everything that you guys bring to the channel, which is a lot. I'm not going to lie, a lot. I'm looking forward to the show, the watch along on TIFO later. It is just a pilot one. I'll get some clips out for you guys who are not able to watch. There's just a few people coming along from the members section because TIFO are not fully ready. We're piloting it, and it is a full-on test mode for today. Testing it in the derby, eh? Wow. Yes, there is quite a lot coming on this platform, guys, and it is going to be the main platform for watch-alongs. Some big hitters already in on this one. I've said this a number of times, but I'm going to be feeding it out to more and more people as we go along. The content here on YouTube stays exactly the same. Jam-packed. We've got this show now, the warm-up. Me and Jay are back. We're going to be doing it, I think, around about 7 o'clock tonight, guys. We're going to let the dust settle. Let everything... actually... it may actually be a bit earlier than that. I think it may even be around about the 6:30 mark. The breakdown, me and Jay, later on. We are going to be all over it, guys. So make sure you do tune in. Got your notifications on straight after the game. We'll keep you posted on that. I think it'll just be a case of getting something to eat and then getting right into it. We may do a later one. What do you guys reckon, actually? Should we let the dust settle and do a proper show around about 7 o'clock a bit later on? Do we go straight into it? I think it's better that we actually just go a little bit later, actually, and let everyone get a chance just to settle in, listen to what people have said, and then we'll do a proper show. No instant reaction stuff. We'll just do it as it should be done, I think, with proper setup, proper opinions, and you guys all settled in, ready to go. It is a lot today. The content is just non-stop. It's Derby Day. It deserves it, doesn't it, guys? That's what it does. It deserves it. So, yeah, start getting your comments in on how... start getting your comments in on how we win the game today, guys. Come on, there's got to be someone in that chat that thinks that Manchester United can get the victory today. There's got to be someone in here confident enough to go, yes, there is a win coming. There is definitely a win coming today. Is there anyone? I'm trying to tease you in. I'm not seeing it. We have a super chat, though, from our man Nigel. This will probably sound silly, Adam, but if City get charged and relegated in the summer, then their Champions League spot is going to 6 spots in the league. Possibly. Yeah. Or because they have been charged, do UEFA take that as a perfect opportunity to give that place, that extra place in the European spots in the Champions League to someone else, another country, if the champions of Europe have been found guilty of that in their own league? Where are UEFA on that? Aha! There is more to it. The plot thickens, as they say. But, hey, we don't know. We don't know how it works. There's, with Liverpool and City both... all over the Europa League, the Champions League, the league title and everything like that, Manchester United are pretty much guaranteed European football next season. We're not bad enough to completely drop off. You only have to look at Chelsea and go, whew, we're all right. because they are shocking. But I think Europa League is where United are at next season now. We're looking at the table there at the bottom of the screen, guys. You only have to see what we're up against. We have to catch Spurs. I think Villa, 11 points ahead of us right now. That's too much. Villa are not going to lose 3 games, even 4 games for us to catch them. And that's with us not dropping any points either. We've got bleeding Liverpool twice. Sorry, we've got Liverpool at home. We've got Arsenal at home, as well as today coming up. We're going to be dropping plenty of points. I think Villa are gone. We had the chance. We beat them. We needed to keep the momentum going and just stay within touching distance of them. But we've fallen away now, and that was with Fulham. If we win today, I think it can be back on. 8 points is probably there just about if United can keep them. No, actually, no, because we can't beat Liverpool and we can't beat Arsenal. And we've got... Do you know what I'm worried about more? Bournemouth, Brentford and Brighton away. I'm worried more about them games than I am Arsenal at home and Liverpool at home. I mean, I know what's coming in them home games already. They are just miles better than us and they're probably going to take us to the cleaners. But the games that we should be winning are the ones that you would say we need to be winning. Them 3 Bs, Brighton, Brentford and Bournemouth, they're the ones I worry about because I think they're the ones that them teams like them 3 just know how to play against United now. We've become too easy to play against and I think them teams know how to beat United, and that's the sad state of it all. That really is. And it's all going to happen under Ten Hag. And you start worrying even more then, don't I? Need to forget about that. Let's concentrate on today. Let's concentrate on today. I mean, guys, in that front 3 right now, I want to know what you're thinking. Tell me, are we going to play Scott at 9? Is it better just putting Marcus out on the left-hand side and leaving him there to slapped ass? Don't play Marcus through the middle because it's a thankless task. He isn't strong enough. He isn't good enough with his back to the goal. And it's just going to be playing with 10. It's going to be playing with 10 men. It is, isn't it? You know it is. Because he's going to offer nothing. Diaz will swallow him whole. He really will just go, mine. Gone. Gobbled up and taken to the clear. Honestly, Diaz has got Rashford on toast for me. Then I start to worry about if he's going to be up against Kyle Walker. And I think he doesn't stand a chance there either, because one thing Rashford has got and one thing he's always lived with is his pace. And he's always had that attribute and he's always had that to get past players and get him out of jail, basically. He's not going to have that with Kyle Walker because we know Kyle Walker's fast, rapid in fact, and probably is quicker than Marcus Rashford. So Rashford against Walker is a concern. Rashford against Diaz is a concern. Rashford, like I said, needs to play absolutely out of his bleeding skin to even stand a chance of getting anything out of this today against City. He really does. It is a full-on, complete surprise package if Rashford does anything today for me. I think City are smart enough to know that they can just get at Rashford and get in his head. They know. If I was a defender going up against Rashford, that knee's going right into the back of his hamstring straight away. First ball that goes up to him, the knee right in the back of the hamstring. There, have some of that, you soft ass. Let's see what you're made of. I'd just keep doing it. I'd keep doing the little snide digs on him, and you will get to him, because that's what Rashford does. Whereas it's different, and people have slagged off Garnacho recently because his quality hasn't been there, his end product hasn't been good. I understand that, but what he doesn't do is let it get to him, where Rashford does. So Garnacho will keep on going, even if he misses, even if he plays a bad pass, he loses control, gets tackled, gets pummeled, gets flattened. It doesn't matter with Rashford, he will keep on going. Whereas Rashford, did I say Rashford and Garnacho then? Yeah, so that's what Rashford would just give up and stop running around and be scared. Whereas Garnacho would just carry on going. He would carry on going and going and going. That's the difference right now. It's such a shame that Pellistri is not available. I think this is a perfect game for him today. It really is. You only have to look at the way he handled himself in that Barcelona game recently for Granada. He got battered and battered and battered. He kicked from pillar to post. That attitude, alongside that one of Garnacho, and if we did have Rasmus there, who gets battered every game, and it didn't affect him, that gets into defenders' heads. I'm so devastated that we haven't got the opportunity to play the likes of Pellistri and Højlund today. Højlund more than anything, obviously because of injury, but I knew that, like, I would love it to be Pellistri playing instead of Rashford right now, because I know he's not going to stop and he's not going to let anything get in his head. That, for me, is the biggest thing in all of this. Rashford lacks effort. Adam, come on, United, says Tommy. Abbas said that first comment before that. Better mentality, says Right Night 1. It definitely is a better mentality. The plot thickens. What thickens? What's happening? You're talking to me, aren't you? Says DB Cooper. I don't know. What's going on in the chat? Did you survive the parachute jump? Oh, I don't know. It's gone completely mad. The chat's gone mad. Liverpool struggled against Nottingham Forest, same way as United did, same score, so something must be right. No, it's not. Liverpool's squad is absolutely decimated. They had better first-team players missing for them. I don't think it's the same. I think they created more chances as well, to be honest. And let's not kid ourselves. If we're going after one games, then we are dropping our standards too far. Liverpool have had a great season, and they are where they are, the top of the league. And sometimes you just have to battle games out like that. There's nothing you can do but just dig in and grind it out. And they did. And they kept going to the end. That's something that United need to do again today. If Manchester United decide to sack Erik ten Hag following today's defeat, who will replace him, Adam, says Michael. I was talking about this before. We brought up two names that are going to be available in the summer, which was Tuchel and Potter. Which one of them two would you take? Tuchel won the bet. Won the vote, at 75%, I think it was, would have took Tuchel. I think he's in the reckoning, personally. I do. A lot of people don't like him. Some people actually look at his record at Chelsea and go, that was a shocker. Some people look at his record at Bayern and go, if he can't make it there, then you can't make it anywhere. But I think Tuchel's got something. I think, for me, I wouldn't discard it. I don't think it'll happen, but I wouldn't discard Tuchel at all. I think he is a good manager, and I think he gets a bad rap. I do. Definitely would feel 100% more confident if we had Højlund today. Also, would play Ahmad. He has the same never say die attitude as Garnacho. Would you bring in Ahmad today, people? Let me know. Is he a player that you would want in that team? It's a tough one because he didn't really show much against Nottingham Forest. You can't deny that. He needs more game time, he does, but the cameo that he did have, if we're going off that, then he doesn't start today because he looked completely out of it. And that's not all his fault. I know he needs more game time, he needs to settle in. It's easier to play from the start, I feel, than it is off the bench. You've got to get in with the momentum of the game. You've got to get up to speed with the game. It's always harder to make an impact when you've been out for a while to just come on off the bench. Christopher says, I'd take Tuchel too, Adam. Can you tell us who is the travelling squad? It's everyone who it was against Nottingham Forest. No one else, Thomas, has travelled. No one else extra anyway. So it's the same squad that we had against Nottingham Forest. Ten Hag has said that in his press conference. Would you just put one player on Haaland today and his job is to just stick with him 24/7? I would just put one player on Kevin De Bruyne on his Tiger. That's what I would do because Haaland is nothing without Kevin De Bruyne. He isn't. He's just another very good striker, whereas now he's exceptional because he's got Kevin De Bruyne. He will sniff out them chances. He will without De Bruyne, I know. But if you was to say to me, there's one man I need to take out of this game for City today, it would always be Kevin De Bruyne. He's the one that will dictate everything for City. We know this. We know how the game is going to go. It's just going to be a case of handling him and then hopefully everyone else is switched on for anything second ball wise or anything that he puts in. You're not going to be able to completely mark the man out of the game. So you've just got to do what you can. You've got to just stick to him and try and disrupt De Bruyne's game. And that definitely slows City down. Bro, Adam, will you take Ancelotti if Erik ten Hag is sacked? 100% I would take Ancelotti, Matthew. Thank you for the super chat, mate. If Ancelotti wanted to come to United, the red carpet's out. I'd go and pick him up myself right now. I'd pay for that chartered jet. Get over here. Get that done. That's what I think. You must be mad to take Tuchel. No, I'm not. I think he's a good manager. I think he'll do well at United. I do. Welcome to the Members Club, Ryan C., our third member of the day, of the stream so far, actually. We had a few this morning on the paper round. Thanks for tuning into that show, guys. And thank you, everyone who is in the room right now. We're just creeping up to the 200 mark. Just under 1,000 people in the room as well, guys. Keep sharing the video, liking and subscribing, everyone. That's what makes the channel grow, and I'm loving to see more people involved on the channel as we go forward. We have got huge plans for the channel going in to the rest of this year as well, guys. So keep it up. You are doing a fantastic job. And thank you again to all the members. Louise says, agree, his cameo wasn't fantastic, but Rashford has hardly been fantastic and has much more opportunity. If we think we're unlucky to win anyway, why not throw, unlikely to win anyway, why not throw a curveball that Pep hasn't planned for? You could say that, but you always knew that Rashford was going to play today. Welcome to the Members Club. CD Sava 123, gifted by General Fooder. Thank you, General Fooder. Legend of a man. Another member in for today. DB Cooper, I just pray we can field a pack four that doesn't include Amrabat. Lindelof. That is a difficult one, isn't it? We have really been insanely unlucky with all of our injuries. It's been the pits, hasn't it? It really has been the pits for us and injuries recently, and it doesn't look like it's getting any better. Maybe, like we said earlier on this morning in the paper round show, Højlund may be back for the quarter-final against Liverpool. Half a chance he could be involved. He could be involved against Everton on Saturday. Maybe. We don't know. We'll see. But definitely going to be involved for the quarter-final with Liverpool. So we're hearing it anyway, going off the numbers. We have over 1,000 people in the room with us right now here on the warm-up show, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And make sure you do please keep hitting that like button. Make sure you download our SofaScore app in the bottom right-hand corner there, guys. Scan that QR code or drop in the description below. There is a link there if you cannot scan the QR code on the screen. It is the quickest football app out there with the best stats and player ratings, information, everything you need to know. All your in-game action, all the build-up stuff, injury news, transfer news, everything direct to your phone, guys. It's the quickest that there is. And trust me, on the stats side of it, you're going to want it because it has everything. You're going to be able to see today if Rashford has actually put an effort in, because that app is going to tell you. And you know what the best bit is? It's free. So get it downloaded. It helps the channel and it gives you guys the best information. So when we talk on the breakdown show later on with Jay, you can actually bring it up and say, Adam, on my SofaScore, it says Rashford attempted this many tackles or this many duels, and he won none of them. I'm up, and that's not going to be what happens, guys, but still, you know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying, don't you? It is a case of, prove me wrong, Marcus. Prove me wrong. Oh, please, just do something for this team. Like, shut me up and tell me to sit back down in my spot. It's going to take a lot more. Even if he performs today, it's not going to convince me with Rashford. You all know how I feel about him, and I think he's gone. I think he needs to leave the football club, but he can still do a job. He can. Is a Tifo stream happening today? It is. It's coming on at 3 o'clock, Dobby. I will just confirm everything. I have a meeting after this stream with the manufacturers and the owners of the platform. We're just going to go over everything, make sure it's all good. It's brand new, guys, so all I'm asking you to do is just bear with me on it. It is going to be the best out there. We're making it work, so we're bringing people in just to test it out. We're making it work the best so you guys can be part of the show with me on the watch along. There's so much involved in it and so much planned. It's going to be absolutely mega. Trust me on it. So yeah, we're piloting that, and we're going to test out that at 3 o'clock today, guys. But I will keep you posted. If you're in the members section, then stay tuned to the community tab as well on the channel. All the information is coming. So yes, that is pretty much that on the watch along side of things. I'm going to go into the social media now, guys. What is going on? Let's see. Is there any leaked news coming out right now? Let's see. Just scenes being set, pictures being posted by journalists. Gary Neville's talking. Let me see what else we've got around here. Bastian Schweinsteiger has been doing his bit. Derby time. Come on, United. Love that from Bastian Schweinsteiger. What a man. What a legend. And what's attention is not to have. It must have been posting quite a lot. Actually, I just need to read through these, actually. You guys can be involved in it. Must have been posted. So, attended the supporters engagement match planning meeting with Greater Manchester Police and representatives from both clubs. The notes linked below are points of relevance to visiting Manchester United supporters. 1. Must attended agreement. So, arrival via tram, turn right, bag drop £10. It's basically a massive ticket check on all Man United fans. They're making it harder for people to get into the stadium. What's new? It's always been like that. City's just an horrible place to go. It really is. It's hanging. I don't like it. I never like going there. It's a horrible setup. And it is just one where the away fans are just treated like bleeding animals. It is just penned in into a caged area where you can't get out. You're watching all the City fans walk past, walking home, laughing at you usually because we've been beaten. But it's just crap. The setup's horrible at City. It really is. Anthony Wisdom, give the fans a performance today. Let us see maximum effort and battling performance. I think we as fans deserve at least that. I can accept a loss as long as everything is left on the pitch. I agree with that one, Anthony. I think that's what we can hope for later on. Me and Jay will be talking after the game later on tonight in the breakdown show, going over, I think, more performance rather than result. I think that's what we'll be looking at. I think at the end of the day, everyone is not going to get carried away with our hopes for what is coming today. I think United fans are realistic. Everyone knows that we are miles behind City. Everyone knows what place we're in now as a team without even playing City today. You'd be going into any game in the league. If we were playing bleeding Sheffield United, which we are doing in a few weeks, I'd still be worried about what this team is going to do in this in the game ahead. It's just that it's City. I think it just adds that extra trepidation. It adds that extra bit of zest to the game. And I just feel like every United fan is being more realistic than anything right now with how they're looking at the game. And they do expect a defeat. I think most fans expect Manchester United to be beaten. It's fair to say that. You're not a bad supporter if you think that your team's going to get beaten by a much better outfit today. They're the facts. That's what it is. That's what it is. So, looking at it, I would say, I think maybe 3 or 4-0. I do. Or if it's a 3 or 4-0 where City have scored a couple of late goals and it was like 2-0 for a while and United was still in the game, one goal might have changed it. I'm just going to say, don't get carried away by the result today, because I feel like United's performance, I'm going to say this now, I think United's performance today isn't going to run alongside the way that the game's gone and what the result is, I don't think. I think it's going to be a complete contrast. So it won't be a 4-0 performance, but the result could be 4-0, if you get what I mean. United will have them switch-off moments that make a result look really bad. That's what I'll say. I feel like we will stay solid. We will be okay. But there's going to be spells in that game where City just blow us apart, and we just have to minimise them. That's the game plan, I would say, more than anything today. A win could give us so much confidence. It's a season changer. If United get a win today, that is a season-changing moment in our season. If we did get a win today, I'd go as far as to say, with the players that we've got coming back, and let's not forget, at the end of this month, Martinez is coming back as well. If we get a win today, United will get in the Champions League. And I will change my hair colour. I told you that for one stream alone. I just don't see it happening today. But it would be humongous. Liverpool fans are supporting us today. So, yeah, that's how big and how important it is for all United fans today. It is just stupendous. Stupendous. What a word that is. But unlikely. I said to that drunken United fan last night, so if you didn't watch last night's show, you don't know what I'm talking about. We was filming live outside Old Trafford, and a drunk United fan walks over. Live YouTube's what it's all about. Real content. That's why he subscribed here. Anyway, he came over and he's like, we are going to get battered. I am red through and through, but I am fearing tomorrow. I'm like, oh, anything can happen on a derby day, don't you think? No, it's not. Oh, chance for Burnley? Oh, they blew it. Never mind. Well, yeah, it was funny because he was just like, yeah, no, it's not. I think that's what, even though he was absolutely plastered, the guy last night, he still summed up every United fan right now. I hate Liverpool. I hate City. I really do hope that we can do something and they surprise us. And I'm still going to love the club no matter what. But we got no chance. We got no chance. It's like that. Red tinted, reality hat. Yeah, we're going to get battered. That's what it is with this fan base right now today. It was at Alfie's game yesterday, watching it, and his manager's a United fan. Him and his son are both going to the game today. He says, yeah, we're just going to support and just give our red side of Manchester voice to the game. We're not expecting anything at all from it. We don't expect to come away with a point. Anything above being absolutely smashed off the pitch, I think, is a good result for United today. Anyone who's saying United can win, clickbaiting, whatever it is, on socials, yeah, they can, but it's going to take a complete shift. So I'm talking, there is a moment in a game, United go through, Edison, professional foul, penalty to United, Edison gets sent off. Anything like that can happen in the game today. And that's what you've got to hope can happen. United just have to keep their composure and keep their heads. What you can't do is, if a player's going through, take him out, take the red card. That's not going to be, I mean, some fans will say that's acceptable. You're taking one for the team. Not today. Not today. You cannot do that. You've just got to let him go. If they score, they score. People will criticise it, but the reality is, if United go down to 10 men, then double figures. Double figures. That's what it will be. And coming into the chat, guys, this is your time now. Let me know what you think. Where are we at? Okay. Team Shiloh says, bro, don't underestimate today. Form rarely counts in derbies. As a Liverpool, we know that's all too well with our clubs, with our blue shites. Honestly, mate, I know what you're saying, but United are different. They really are. It's like when we're bad, we're bad. I'm not going to discount it. I'm not. I know that something could happen today and we could all be sat there after the game going, well, we won't be going or talking anything. If Man United win, I promise you, I'm just going to open up the reaction show later, the breakdown with Jay. I'm just going to be full on, in stitches, crying with laughter at all them 115 sheets. I'm just going to be wetting the side here in tears of laughter. If Man United managed to beat City today, it would. I mean, it's unlikely, I know, but if it does happen, trust me, it is going to be a ball of a show tonight. It is going to be absolutely epic. I cannot wait. If it does, then, oh, yeah. Let the fun times roll, because I feel like that would be absolutely killer for City in their title chase. So they'll be 4 points behind going into Liverpool next weekend at Anfield. Ooh, all eyes on that, because if Liverpool did win that, I think that's the title gone for City. And that would be absolutely brilliant, knowing that we contributed to that. Can this United team actually just go on that pitch today and go, you know what? F it. Let's go out here and just ruin the party. Let's do what they used to do to us. Let's go out there, even if it is just for today, go out and win. And you know what? If they did have that mentality and give everything today and they beat City, like someone said in the chat just a moment ago, it would be like, that would be a complete momentum shifter for Man United. It would be so big. It would change the season. United would get Champions League if we won today. It would. Because it looked like we finished. After that Fulham game, it looked like we finished. But going into that Fulham game and City game, where we was at, you would have to say, look, you expect to lose to City, you expect to beat Fulham. So we're back where we're expected to be. And we're not a million miles away. from Villa. It's not as bad. We're only 8 points behind them. That's okay. We could probably work with that, but it brings us also very close to Tottenham, which I think is the key one. Keeps us right on their coattails, and they've got big games coming up as well. So that's where I think United are at. It would give United all of the momentum going into that last dozen games of the season, and I think it would be enough. If only we had Højlund, says Ruskin. Yes, fans are hyped due to the betting odds on this. Actually, someone let me know, what are United's odds to actually win the game today? Where are we at with the odds on this one? Please give the video a like, guys, and make sure you are subscribing to the channel as well. If you are tuning in for the first time, it means you can get involved in the live chat. Join the banter that is everyone right now trying to figure out how they can bring themselves into that confident frame of mind to think that we can win something out of this today. I'll get anything from this today, should I say. Red Devil TV, how come you say that? How can it be a good result for City, not but Liverpool, to win the league? I'd much rather Arsenal than them two. Are you talking to someone else there, Red Devil TV? I don't think I mentioned that, so you must be. Bet on United today. Make yourself some Wonga. It is. Someone needs to tell me, what's the odds? Someone check it out for me. United is now worse than Spurs were last season, and Spurs did the double. I don't know what you mean, Graham. What are you on about there? Spurs did the double. Not too sure. 33-1. Is that what United are to win? Oh my God. 33-1 for a 1-0 win. That is absolutely crazy. It really is. Wow, I didn't know that. 17-2 at another bookies. Wow. That's all I can say. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wee, wow. Oh, God. No one sees United winning. No one sees United winning. Oh. A crucial aspect of the match will be Onana's composure and his skill in bypassing City's pressing game as we build up from the back. It's reminiscent of Inter's approach in the Champions League final. We can't play out from the back. We haven't got the players. We just haven't got the players. And I think we need to bypass that press by going a bit more direct, which is why I would probably play Scott as a target man and then just feed off him. See if we can get the odd flick on and we can get at City that way. It's sad. It's old school. It's relic football. But if it works, it works today. I do not give a flying one. I really don't. Just checking what else is in the chat, guys. Yeah, make sure, like we said, that you are on top of the SofaScore app, bottom right hand corner there. Scan that QR code, guys. Drop in the description below. Click on the link at the top, the SofaScore link. Download the app. It is totally free, and you will get all the extra information and juicy bits from today's game from that app. The stats section in there is immense, guys. It is absolutely immense. So, yeah, get onto it. Get onto it, and then we can talk about all of the detailed stats later on in the show tonight. So, can we back up our complaints of certain players? Can we big up the players that have really put in a shift today? Because I feel like we are going to get players that are going to put in a shift today. I think we're going to get some miles out of these legs today. I really do. I think there's nowhere for these players to hide right now. They know they're being scrutinised up to high heaven, and if they did turn in another performance like they did against Fulham, then, oh God, we could be talking career-ending performances today for United. We really could. It is as close as that for me. If you don't turn up in this game today and you get humiliated, then there's going to be no room for you within this fan base. The disconnect between the fans and the players right now, again, is at an all-time high. So there's a chance to get everyone back on board today. So think on that, like we can at least mend some bridges in this today by giving absolutely everything to the cause, which is trying to stop this City side from absolutely pummeling us. But don't let yourselves down today. Don't do it, United players. I'm calling you out right now not to down tools today of all days. You cannot afford to do it. We're going to have City fans bantering us. I've been listening to them on the radio all week. I've been watching some of the podcasts that have been going on. They are just smarmy, bullish, arrogant, full of themselves. They just know what's coming in their mind. I just hope that we just throw it back in their faces today and we get the result. I don't know about the result, just the performance. I'm accepting the performance today more than anything. But guys, yeah, score predictions in, guys. Before we finish up, please, everybody, thank you so much. Get your score predictions in now. I want to know where you're at. I want to know what you think. I said 4-0 to Manchester City. But I feel like that's going to be a 4-0 where they score 2 late goals or something, and it's just a bit of a flash right at the end, and I think it just flatters the score, flatters them a little bit in terms of how the game has gone. I think United will be in this game today, I do. I think Ten Hag will have them organised like we did against Liverpool, and I think we'll get a similar performance. There's no pressure on United today when it comes to marrying up the two teams, who has got more. City have got everything on this today. They are right under the cosh. There is pressure on United in the sense that another poor performance will put them right down with the fans. But for Manchester City, there's so much riding on this right now. This would be catastrophic for them if they blew this today. It's 11 against 11 at the end of the day, says Henry. Yes, it is. Manchester United fan says 1-0 United. Aztec Media 7-1 City. United's wage bill is bigger, which is crazy, says Madison. 2-0 to United, says Colin Brook. 0-0 Wes. Honest Tiger 1-1. Smitty's going 1-0 United. I like it. 2-0 to City, says Timmer. 5-0 City, says Bill. 4-2 City. Lindelof hat-trick, 3-0 Andreas. 2-1 United. Why not? Let's go, says Mr. Miracle. What else have we got? 3-1 to City. Honestly, normally it'd go for a United win, but will be 3-1 to City, says Right Knight. Park the bus. Yes. 3-0 Adam to City. Oh, God. 7-0 City. 0-0. 4-0 City. Oh, yes. Trashy needs to step up, says Abastobe. Guys, that is us all done and dusted for the warm-up show. I'm going to go and get myself set and ready for the watch-along, guys. I will drop all the information you members need for that very, very shortly, but we will be back after the game later on tonight. It's me and Jay. Stay tuned. Keep your notifications switched on, guys, so you know what time we are coming on. We're going to want all of your opinions on this later on. It's going to be a massive show later this evening, guys, after the game is finished. So get involved. Make sure you're ready for it. Could it be one of them days? Could it just be one of them days? You just never know, do you? You never know. But guys, that is it for now. Thank you so much. It's going to be round about... Sorry, I'm shouting down the mic there. Sorry, guys. Round about the 6:30, 7 o'clock time for the show tonight, guys. Proper breakdown, properly structured one rather than the straight after the game rant and rave. I'll keep you posted as to when sort of suits best. I'll work with Jay and then come back to you guys and let you all know. But yes, to stay tuned. It will be between 6 and 7 o'clock, guys. But yeah, I'll keep you updated, as I said. But that's it for now, everyone. Thank you so much. It has been an absolutely epic show. Well over 1,000 in with us. Killed 300 likes again. More members, super chats, and your comments have been entertaining to say the least, guys. Loved all of your interactions and your input into today's show. Thank you so much, guys. We are done and dusted. All that's left now is for United to turn up and show us what they're made of. Let's do it, Reds. Come on, United! Let's